If God lords the fear of hell over us, how is he any different from Satan? I've recently been studying Hebrews and would love to share the blessings I've received. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you're always updated. Before Jesus finished his work on earth, do you know what Satan used to do? Don't worry, I'll tell you. He would go around tormenting people with the thought of death. And in a way, he had the right to do it. Just for context, in this video, every time I say death is eternal damnation. Death is present in this world because of sin. And what defines sin? The law. It means that before the law came, mankind didn't know that they were living in sin. They didn't know that their nature had now become sinful. So the law was brought to show them that. But regardless of whether they were aware of it or not, they were doomed for death. What does this have to do with Satan and his work, you might ask? The Bible tells us that the devil is the accuser of the brethren. And back then, what he would do is that maybe someone was wearing mismatched fabric and he would go and accuse them in their conscience or go to the courts of heaven and accuse them. Point is, he was always accusing people based on the law. So that is what actually gave him the right to go about taunting people. Was the law evil then, since he gave the devil right to do something? That's not really the case, because no matter how much good the Lord dishes out on this earth, the devil finds a way to pervert it, and that is exactly what he did with the law. God gave the law so that mankind can see and identify that there is sinfulness in them, and then they can come to God and ask, Lord, how can I take away this sinfulness? And then ta-da! He will present Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Ages ago, Jesus finally comes into the scene and offers his life as a sacrifice in order to create a new covenant, a new agreement. Back then, Satan would accuse people and demand that they be punished justly. But now, under this new agreement, under this new covenant, he doesn't even have the right to accuse you. He doesn't have the right to make you feel guilty. Why? Because Jesus already took the punishment. Not only was he beaten and tortured, he went to hell and came back victorious so that you and I remain on the highway of victory. That's not going down from there. It's on the highway of victory. Does this mean that God is not just by punishing people's actions? Nope. He released the judgment on Jesus. Does this mean that it's okay for us to willfully and joyfully live in sin? Nope. Because if you truly believe and confess that Jesus is Lord, you receive his spirit, his essence. And when that thing is in you, it convicts you of righteousness. It puts in you the desire and the power to do what pleases God. So if you feel guilty, shake it off and remind yourself what Jesus has done for you.